Recently, I came across a story about a buyer who proudly shared that they had fully paid off their 5-room HDB. They had purchased it many years ago for $99,000 and had been using CPF to pay off their property. And finally, they are debt-free, which is an incredible milestone that many of us dream of. But here's the twist. When they logged into their CPF account, they were shocked to see a massive amount owed back to their CPF ordinary account if they sold the flat, which is a total of $368,000. So how does the $99,000 eventually snowball to $368,000? Short property stories from real conversations. Hi guys, Gaynor from PropertyMadeSimple, where I share short and relatable stories about real estate to help you make informed property decisions. These stories come from real conversations with homeowners and investors. To date, I've shared over 600 stories that aim to give you a better perspective on Singapore's property market. So do check out those stories with the links just right below in the description. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Now, back to the story. CPF accrued interest explained. Now, the answer is found in CPF accrued interest. When you use CPF funds to pay for your property, the amount withdrawn incurs 2.5% annual interest. Now, this is the same interest your money would have earned if it had stayed in your CPF ordinary account. Even after you have fully paid off the flat, the accrued interest continues to roll year after year. And here's an important question to ask. Did you clear your loan using CPF monies or cash? CPF versus cash. It is a natural choice because CPF OA is designed for housing and retirement. Paying with cash is rare and usually an option for self-employed individuals who don't contribute to CPF. So for the majority of us, using CPF to buy property is almost unavoidable. But here's the key. If you are going to use CPF, make sure the trade-off is worth it. How to make CPF usage a worthy trade-off? This is where being smart about your property choices comes in. Number 1. If you're buying a HDB, make sure it's one with good growth potential. Number 2. If you're upgrading to private property, ensure the property has strong fundamentals that can outperform CPF 2.5% interest. Number 3. Always consider location, demand and price before making a decision. Now, the goal isn't just to clear your loan, but to grow your wealth. Understanding the trade-off. Let's break this down. Number 1. If you use CPF to fully pay for your HDB, you save on loan interest but forgo the 2.5 CPF ordinary account interest. Number 2. If you use CPF strategically, which is using a portion while taking a loan, you will leave some funds in CPF to continue earning interest. This balances your growth potential with financial flexibility. Number 3. If you leverage CPF to invest in a private property, you need to ensure the property can outperform the 2.5 CPF interest, making the trade-off worthwhile. Now, each option is valid, but the key is understanding the trade-offs and ensuring your decision aligns with your financial goals. CPF Opportunity Cost. When you use CPF funds to pay for property, you are essentially giving up the 2.5% interest that money could have earned in your ordinary account. That is the opportunity cost. In the earlier example where the 5-room HDB, which used $99,000 of CPF money for the payment, grew to $368,000 over 40 years, was due to the accrued interest. While it's true that this money remains yours and goes back to your CPF ordinary account when you sell, the missed growth within CPF is significant as well. Perspective matters. Now here's another way to think about it. CPF is a financial resource contributed by both you and your employer. It is not just money, it is an opportunity. I like to think of CPF as an army of resources. If you know how to deploy your resources carefully and strategically, you will win the battle. When used wisely, CPF can be a powerful tool to grow your wealth. But when mismanaged, accrued interest can quietly erode your financial gains. Reality check. Now, most people focus on paying off their loans quickly, thinking that being debt-free is the ultimate goal. Now, while that's important, it is also worth asking, did I make the best use of my CPF in the process? Now, the truth is, many people only realize the impact of accrued interest when they are ready to sell their property. So here's my advice. If you are going to use CPF to pay for your property, which most of us will, make sure it's for property that can grow by at least beating the CPF interest of 2.5%. By doing this, you're not just paying off your loan, you're maximizing the value of CPF and building your financial future. I hope this video clears some doubts and gives you a better perspective on how you should use your CPF money when buying a property. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe so that you don't miss my upcoming content. I'm Gaynor from PropertyMadeSimple, and I'll see you in the next video.